One of the best things about playing MJ is getting to work with Tom Holland.
Yes.
Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures have reportedly reached an agreement with Tom Holland to reprise his role as Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Without a doubt, Tom Holland helped to shape the MCU, and right now, there are more and more credible rumors about Holland's potential deal with the MCU. Zendaya recently made some unexpected comments regarding Tom Holland's Spider-Man comeback. In this video, we'll show you the inside scoop on Holland's new deal with Marvel, as well as what Zendaya has to say about it. Before we get started, please do like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to receive regular notifications. Without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Holland's portrayal of Peter Parker has become an enormously essential part of the MCU since his debut in Captain America: Civil War. It has propelled Holland to the ranks of Hollywood's finest young talents. The future of Spider-Man in the MCU has been a hot topic since Marvel Studios and Sony abruptly severed their cooperation in 2019. Later, it was revealed that the two studios would collaborate again on Spider-Man: No Way Home and that Holland would appear in another upcoming MCU film. Sony's aspirations for its villain world have cast doubt on these plans, since the company undoubtedly wants Spider-Man to meet Venom, Morbius, Kraven, and others. According to recent rumors, Marvel and Sony are already hard at work on Spider-Man 4, which may be the start of a new trilogy led by Holland. Many people have been wondering about Holland's Spider-Man contract, given the possibilities of another trilogy and appearances in Sony films. The actor previously stated that Spider-Man: No Way Home was the end of his current contract, contradicting rumors that he might return in future MCU films. Holland was asked about those allegations during a recent interview with THR, and he provided much-needed clarity on his Spider-Man MCU deal. On the podcast The Hot Mic with Jeff Schneider and John Rocha, Jeff Schneider stated that Holland closed a deal for the yet untitled Spider-Man 4, the sequel to Spider-Man: No Way Home. According to Schneider, the British heartthrob's renewed deal includes another Spider-Man trilogy and at least 3 additional appearances, but it's unclear whether that means within the Marvel Cinematic Universe or Sony's Spider-Man universe. The alleged deal will allow the Avengers Endgame actor to reprise his role as Spider-Man in 3 more films, including Daredevil, Born Again, The Kang Dynasty, and Secret Wars. Aside from that, not much has been revealed about it, but it is enough to raise fans' expectations. Last year, Spider-Man series producer Amy Pascal revealed that Sony was developing the next 3 films with Holland and Feige's Marvel, implying the studios had reached an agreement. This is not the last movie that we're going to make with Marvel. This is not the last Spider-Man movie, Pascal told Fandango while promoting No Way Home. We're getting ready to make the next Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland and Marvel. We're thinking of this as 3 films, and now we're going to go on to the next 3. This is not the last of our MCU movies. Sony officials denied the rumors, saying there were no official plans for Spider-Man 4 or a second trilogy. But just days after their trilogy finale's record-breaking opening weekend in December, Feige revealed that the two studios had already begun planning their follow-up to No Way Home. Amy and I and Disney and Sony are talking about, yes, we're actively beginning to develop where the story heads next, which I only say outright because I don't want fans to go through any separation trauma like what happened after Far From Home, Feige told the New York Times. That will not be occurring this time. A writer from the Cosmic Circus stated on Twitter that the arrangement does not cover appearances on Disney Plus productions such as Daredevil, Born Again. Schneider also expressed misgivings about appearing on Disney Plus anytime soon, though he wouldn't rule out the Born Again potential. When No Way Home introduced Charlie Cox to the main MCU for the first time, it established a direct connection between the characters of Spider-Man and Daredevil. Cox was most recently seen in She-Hulk: Attorney at Law and will next be featured in Echo, which will be released in 2023. A cameo by Tatiana Maslany's Jennifer Walters on his show would also make sense. Born Again will have 18 episodes and will film on location in New York from February to December 2023, ahead of its expected broadcast on Disney Plus in 2024. Sony and Disney announced a 5-film deal in 2015 that allowed Spider-Man to feature in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Holland would appear in Captain America: Civil War in 2016 before returning in Spider-Man: Homecoming in 2017, with Feige and Marvel Studios producing the solo film for Sony. Spider-Man appeared in Marvel's Avengers: Infinity War in 2018 and Avengers: Endgame in 2019, but the agreement lapsed with Spider-Man: Far From Home. When Sony and Disney disagreed over co-financing for a third Spider-Man film, it appeared that Spidey would be pushed out of the MCU. Eventually, the two studios renegotiated and renewed their agreement, which included Spider-Man: No Way Home and one more Marvel film. It's reciprocal. We lend one, then they lend one. And that's how Benedict Cumberbatch is in No Way Home. So we have one more lend back that is committed. Tom Rothman, chairman and CEO of Sony Pictures, told Comic Book in December. But the thing that I can say, and this is actually the accurate scoop on this, is that the two companies have a terrific working relationship. Rothman added, "I think it's a mutual hope that would continue, but there really isn't anything definitive at this moment because the truth of the matter is we gotta ride this puppy and see what happens." There's no word yet on whether Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, or filmmaker John Watts will return, but there is reason to be optimistic. Earlier this year, Sony chairman Tom Rothman told Deadline that the fourth film would begin production shortly, with the full cast returning. When asked specifically about Holland, Zendaya, and Watts, he said, "That whole group, we hope." The live-action Star Wars series Skeleton Crew, starring Jude Law, will continue filming in Los Angeles for a few more weeks before it's released next year. Meanwhile, Watts is keeping busy under the Disney banner. Remember that when Tom Holland renewed his contract, No Way Home was initially scheduled for July 2021. So if the deal with Tom Holland is indeed completed, as the reports suggest, it's likely that the studio has already started developing a fourth installment, which could be released in theaters in a couple of years. However, given that they're currently working on both Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars, it's also highly plausible that Kevin Feige wanted to re-sign him as soon as possible. These rumors caused a stir among the public. Although some people have taken this rumor to be true, it's crucial to note that Holland's signing of a new Spider-Man deal is still unconfirmed and is yet to be reported by major media. In response to a meme depicting Holland anxiously reaching out to Marvel Studios in order to be reintroduced into the MCU, Twitter user Conqueror Chuck expressed his delight at finally being able to delete the image from his photos. "Glad I can delete this from my photos." User Spidey's Archive expressed their desire for another trilogy. No official news yet as far as I know, but it looks like Tom Holland has signed the deal, hoping for another trilogy. This is amazing news to wake up to. Along with an image collage, user Gilmore34 greeted everyone with a good morning. Good morning to Tom Holland / his brand new contract and everyone who is happy for him. One Twitter user who was especially ecstatic yelled on the internet in all caps, "Let's go! New contract secured!" Zendaya's portrayal of MJ has so much more to offer the MCU than just the love story. Both Holland and Zendaya will likely be returning to the MCU after the heartbreaking conclusion of No Way Home. Marvel fans are eager to see how the Peter-MJ story will develop. Of course, their return is required, and fans are excited to watch the real-life couple's romance once more on film. So what are your thoughts? Do you think we'll see these real-life lovers on screen again? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. Alright guys, we'll see you all again in the next video. Until then, bye!